This is a demo of how to navigate Slack's layout with VoiceOver. For this demo, I'm using macOS Sonoma. Slack's layout is similar to a browser. The layout is divided into sections. I'll start by moving the VoiceOver cursor through the layout from the top to the bottom. At the top of the layout is a toolbar named History Navigation. It contains, among other things, controls for history navigation and search.
History navigation toolbar. You are currently on a toolbar. To interact with the items on this toolbar, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
I'll enter the toolbar and move focus through the buttons with the right arrow key.
In history navigation toolbar, 6 items. Show workspace switcher tab list. Selected. Toggle button. Back in history. Command left bracket. Dim button. Forward in history. Command right bracket. Dim button. Show history. Menu pop up button. Search. Command G button. Help. F1 button.
The toolbar is followed by a tab group. If you're a member of multiple workspaces, each is represented as a tab.
Out of history navigation toolbar. Workspaces. Tab group.
I'll enter the tab group and move focus through the tabs with the down arrow key.
Acme Incorporated. Command 1. Selected. Tab group 1 of 3. Innovation Industries. Command 2. Tab group 2 of 3. Add workspaces. Menu pop up. Tab 3 of 3.
Within the selected workspace is another tab group. Each represents a mode of working. I'll leave this tab group and enter into the tab panel and the tab group inside it.
Workspaces. Tab group. Acme Incorporated. Tab panel. You are currently in a tab panel. Acme Incorporated. Tab group. You are currently in a tab group.
I'll enter this tab group and move focus through the tabs with the down arrow key.
Home. With unreads. Selected. Tab group 1 of 4. DMs. Tab group 2 of 4. Activity. 11 notifications. Tab group 3 of 4. More. Menu pop up. Tab group 4 of 4.
Regardless of your selected mode of working, the content of the tab panel of the selected tab will have a 2-column layout. The first column is a group of controls that form the sidebar. Choosing an item from the sidebar populates the content of the second column, which you can consider the primary view. For example, I have the VoiceOver cursor on the Home tab. I'm going to move the cursor to the Home tab panel, and then I'll enter the tab panel.
Home. With unreads. Selected. Tab group 1 of 4. Acme Incorporated. Tab group. Home. Tab panel.
When I enter the tab panel, I'll find the first item is the sidebar.
Home. Sidebar.
The sidebar is followed by the second column, which is the primary view. In this case, it's a group representing the current channel.
Channel accounting marketing. Group.
Lastly, there's the control strip. It contains other application-wide actions, and together with the history navigation toolbar, it bookends the application.
Control strip. Toolbar.
In the control strip, you'll find things such as a button to create new messages, channels, etc.
In control strip. Toolbar. 2 items. Create new. Menu pop up button.
You'll also find a button with options for managing your preferences, your profile, etc.
User. Jennifer. Jennifer active. Menu pop up button.
Up until this point, I've been using the standard VoiceOver shortcuts, such as VoiceOver plus right arrow, but Slack provides its own shortcut for navigating the layout, Control, Command, left and right arrow. This shortcut is faster because it moves focus between each section of the layout, and focus is the first or most logical component within each section, which saves you the need to first enter or interact with the group. I'll use this shortcut, which again is Control, Command, left or right arrow, to review the layout from the top to the bottom. From the top, it starts with the History Navigation toolbar.
Show workspace switcher tab list. Command Shift S. Selected. Toggle button. You are currently on a toggle button inside of a toolbar.
The Workspaces tab group.
Acme Incorporated. Command 1. Selected. Tab group 1 of 3. Workspaces. Tab group.
The tab group representing the different modes of working.
Home. With unreads. Selected. Tab group 1 of 4. Acme Incorporated. Tab group.
The sidebar.
Accounting marketing. Selected. Level 1. Home. Sidebar.
The primary view.
Message to accounting marketing. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer.
And lastly, the control strip.
User. Jennifer. Jennifer active. Menu pop up button. Home. Tab panel.
If you are in multiple workspaces, you might want to switch workspaces without having to move focus to the Workspaces tab group. To do this, you can press Control-Tab or Shift-Control-Tab from anywhere within Slack. For example, I'm in the Acme Inc. workspace, and I have my focus in the Composer for a channel.
Composer. Group. You are currently on a group.
I'm going to use Control-Tab to switch to the Innovation Industries workspace.
Message to general. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer. Group. Innovation Industries. Tab panel.
You can also navigate directly to a workspace by number by using Command followed by the tab number. This is especially useful if you're in a lot of workspaces. For example, I'm still in the Innovation Industries workspace and I have my focus in the Composer for a channel.
Composer. Group.
I'm going to press Command 1 to move back to the Acme Inc. workspace.
Message to accounting marketing. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer. Group. Acme Incorporated. Tab panel.
It's also worth mentioning that if you wish, you can collapse and expand the Workspaces tab group by pressing Command Shift S.
Workspaces tab list collapsed.
When collapsed, the Workspaces tab group is replaced with a menu button that follows the History Navigation toolbar. I'll use Control Command right arrow to navigate from my current location, which is the message composer within the current channel, all the way back up to the History Navigation toolbar, and then down to the menu button that replaces the Workspaces tab group.
Message to accounting marketing. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer. Create new. Menu pop up button. Home. Tab panel. Show workspace switcher tab list. Command Shift S. Toggle button. Switch workspaces. Acme Incorporated. Use CMD plus Option plus S from anywhere in Slack to get a summary of workspace notifications. Menu pop up button. Acme Incorporated. Tab panel.
I'll press Enter to open this menu and navigate through it with the arrow keys.
Menu 3 items. Acme Incorporated. Acme Incorporated. 11 new mentions. Check. Menu item. Group. Menu 3 items. Innovation Industries. Menu item. Group. Add a workspace. Menu item. Group. Switch workspaces. Acme Incorporated. Use CMD plus Option plus S from anywhere in Slack to get a summary of workspace notifications. Menu pop-up button. Acme Incorporated. Tab panel.
Like switching workspaces, you might also want to switch views without having to move focus to the tab group. To do this, you can press Control Page Up or Control Page Down to cycle between them from anywhere within Slack. For example, I'm in the Acme Inc. workspace and I'm using the Home view. I'm going to use Control Page Down to move to the DMs view.
Message to accounting marketing. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer. Group. Home. Tab panel. List direct messages. You to Johan. Don't mention it. Enjoy your time away. October 16th, 2022 at 3:33 p.m. Group.
You can also navigate directly to a tab by holding down Control followed by the tab number. For example, if I want to go back to Home, I can press Control 1.
Message to accounting marketing. Edit text. New line. Insertion at beginning of text. Composer. Group. Home. Tab panel. You are currently on a text area.
Lastly, I wanted to cover some of the nuances of Slack's keyboard navigation. And the first is that Slack is going to remember where your focus was within a section and restore focus to the previously focused element when you return back to that section using our section navigation shortcuts. For example, if I navigate to the History navigation toolbar,
Create new. Menu pop-up button. Home. Tab panel. You are show workspace switcher tab list. Command Shift S. Toggle button.
and then I use the arrow keys to move focus within the toolbar,
Back in history. Command left bracket. Button.
and then I move focus to the next section,
Switch workspaces. Acme Incorporated. Use CMD plus Option plus S from anywhere in Slack to get a summary of workspace notifications. Menu pop-up button. Acme Incorporated. Tab panel.
and then I move back to the toolbar.
Switch workspaces. Acme Incorporated. Use CMD plus Option plus S from anywhere in Slack to get a summary of workspace notifications.
Focus is restored to the back button. The next thing to demo is how tab key navigation is designed to work. When you're using tab key navigation, focus is trapped within the current section. This allows you to better understand the boundaries of that section and explore it with tab key navigation. For example, if I navigate into the sidebar,
Accounting marketing. Selected. Level 1. Home. Sidebar.
from this point forward, if I press tab, I'll navigate exclusively within the items in the sidebar.
Leaving channels. 12. Sidebar width. Slider. Home. Tab panel. Entering actions toolbar. Acme Incorporated actions. Menu pop-up button. Home. Sidebar. Workspace filter. Menu pop-up button. Entering channel cell. Accounting marketing. Selected.
And so that's it. That's navigating Slack's layout using VoiceOver.